Hey guys, I want to first of all thank Sean McLean, Zaranyzerak, for inspiring me to do this because even though I've seen the videos that he did back about 9 to 11 years ago, basically talking about the VHSs of the Transformers and other shows that he has, it got me thinking about doing something a little similar. And what I mean by a little similar is talking about some of the VHSs that I have that, maybe not a lot of people collect, but I kind of have a decent amount of. Now, it's going to take time, and well, you may see me go into certain areas, if you will, of the house or basically the garage to kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, with that said, I want to start off with this little short video showing you basically the what I would consider rare VHSs that I have. Now, I'm sure some of you have them too, but you don't hear many people mention these when they talk about their DVD or VHS collections. Sometimes, even if they have them, they'll omit it. In other words, they're not important. So, with that said, though, I want to, like I said, start this off kind of short, hopefully, and show you the VHSs that I consider to be rare and that I kind of hope others would probably talk about when they kind of do the collection videos of VHS tapes and movies and stuff and shows that they have. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, so the VHSs that I have here, like I said, I do kind of consider to be rare because, as I mentioned, you look at a lot of people's collections and not a lot of people will talk about these movies, being part of their collection when they kind of give you an updated look at either the DVD, VHS, Blu-ray, or overall media collection. But I figured just to start out a little small and kind of work my way through some other collection videos I'll be doing, hopefully, in the future, I decided, you know what, let's start off with what I have here. It's small, I will put it this way, it is small, but it is something that I'm actually happy to have. Now, first of all, the first movie we're actually going to start off with it was distributed by Media Entertainment. That's right, Media Entertainment. I've talked about this a lot. You can actually find this movie, I believe, here on YouTube and other parts of the web. And it's one of those rare 80s teens movies with a sci-fi connection, if you will, to classic horror, if not sci-fi comedies. And what I'm talking about, of course, is the one movie that if you know about Jay Underwood, you know about China Phillips or Wilson Phillips fame, it's the one thing that maybe nobody talks about when, doing interviews with them about the filmography or basically the overall biography, in media. And of course, I'm talking about The Invisible Kid. Yes, this is actually the original VHS tape, as far as I know. It was distributed, this one at least, by Media Entertainment. And as you can see, that's how it looks. Now you might ask yourself, how did I get a hold of it? If I remember correctly, I went on Amazon, and this was at a time, and Amazon still does this, that third party, they would just, I think Amazon was just starting the partnership deal where they would allow people from third party markets to sell some of the merchandise, just like eBay, and I believe I offer. Well, basically, I went on Amazon and I saw this for sale from, I think, a third party, and I decided to finally get it. I think it cost me about, I don't know, I think it was about $7.99 or something, but I decided to get it. And for anybody that's wondering why I got this movie or why I'm intrigued by this movie or fascinated by it, it's basically the fact that it's a movie that, well, if you're a kid, growing up in the 90s or even the 80s as a teenager or adolescent, or even if you're attending college, it's something that you could actually relate to. Basically, it's something that says, "Hey, if I had this power, I could do anything. I can go anywhere, and nobody would know." And that's basically what Invisible Kid is. Jay Underwood's character discovers this invisibility formula that his late father had created and tested out, and basically hijinks ensue after that. He shares it with his friend, and then eventually he does share it, of course, with China Phillips, who is known to do that infamous striptease in the movie. You go online or you look it up and Google it, and you'll basically find out that, yeah, when she used her character used the invisibility formula, she decided to do a little strip tease, basically while she was invisible. So basically, she ended up naked, even though you couldn't see it, because this movie, even though it doesn't say it here, as far as I know, is a PG-rated movie. But yeah, Invisible Kid. I ended up getting it when I saw the opportunity to get it. I also ended up renting it too. I think when I was visiting in, what was it, 96, 99, I decided to also rent it from Blockbuster while I was visiting here with my family from Kansas. So yeah, I got that. And then, here's another one that might be a bit of a rarity if you will. This is Marvel's Pryde of the X-Men. Yes, this is the Pryde of the X-Men VHS. This was distributed by Best Film Video Corporation. Yes, by Best Film Video Corporation. And basically, it's known for having basically that intro or that one of those PSAs at the live action PSAs at the end. I mean, at the beginning, I should say, with the live action SpiderMan. Yeah, that's what it has. If this thing is known for anything, it's known for that infamous live action Spider-Man PSA about voting that they show before the presentation, before they show the cartoon. And yeah, it's distributed by Best Film and Video Corporation. And like I said, it's known for having that live action PSA that they did with Spider-Man, encouraging people, young kids, to vote. And you could see where I probably got it, but I don't think I got it. I can't remember if I got it from here or I got it from where I got it. But it says CD Trade Post $3.99. So I got it from either there or somewhere when I was in Kansas. But yeah, I ended up getting it. Pretty cool. And this was initially supposed to be, as many of you probably have heard, one of the original pilot ideas to do a series back in the late 80s, early 90s. And this was done, of course, by the same animation team that worked on G.I. Joe and Transformers and all that. So that's pretty cool. Next up, this is kind of a rarity unless you go on to archiecomics.com, because I think this might be the only way you can get it. But this is the made-for-television movie that aired on NBC. It's rated PG, believe it or not, even though it was made for television. It is Archie Return to Riverdale. Now, I did put this onto DVD somewhere. I gotta find the DVD. It's along with some other stuff. But this was released by New Concord Entertainment. New Concord Entertainment. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, New Concord Entertainment. It was shown on NBC, and I think, again, just like with the Pryde of the X-Men, this was supposed to be like a pilot, a movie pilot for a new Archie live-action series that was to showcase the characters after graduation and in their new lifestyles and all that. So yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I think you can also find this here on YouTube and other media sites as well, But it was released on video by New Horizons Home Video. New Horizons. So, yeah. Again, I think the only other way you could get this, if you could still get it on VHS, is through archiecomics.com and their shop there. They might even have it on DVD now. Now, here's a rarity. This is kind of something that I don't think you see much of out there. And this is also by CD Trade Post. So, yeah, basically this and the Pryde of the X-Men I got from CD Trade Post. This is Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, containing the episodes The Wrong Stuff and Three Little Hulks. And, yeah, Dick Entertainment, DIC Home Video, before it changed its name to Toontime Home Video, distributed this. And, again, I know the other volumes out there of Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, but this is a very rare VHS set to try to get, or, compilation of, volumes to get, because this is only one. It doesn't show, like, a volume number or anything. It just says, oh, here's 2 episodes of Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, which was a CBS Saturday morning cartoon when it came out. So yeah, I ended up getting that, and I consider that a rarity. And in this one right here, I think I may have gotten through Goodwill or something. I'm not really sure. It's a little broken up a little bit because it's been through a lot. But of course, this is known mostly for its review, for the review or the collab review done by Angry Video Game Nerd, aka James Rolfe, and the Nostalgia Critic, aka Doug Walker. And of course, I'm talking about the making of the Coming Out of the Shells tour, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is it kind of deal. And I also do have the original VHS release of the concert that was on pay-per-view when that aired. So yeah, I ended up getting this to go along with that, and I also transferred both of them to, I think, DVD. I just got to find the DVD around here. It's around here somewhere. I have it. I brought it out recently. But yeah, this is basically the making of, the behind the scenes deal. And this is the one that, as I said, James and Doug did a review on. And basically ripped it apart, if you will. Like, seriously, instead of doing an actual behind the scenes thing, you're just keeping the people in character and all that. And as you can see, it's kind of broken. It's not broken entirely. It's still kind of playable. You just got to, like, probably be careful of how you place it into your VCR if you still utilize those, of course. And of course, that's like coming out of your shells and all the other stuff I've mentioned. You could probably find this on YouTube and other places as well, along with the Coming Out of the Shells concert. So anyway, though, guys, that's pretty much about it for what I consider some of the rarities, if you will, of the of some of the rarities when it comes to VHS that I look at. Again, I'm sure some of you have a lot of these in your collection, but as I mentioned, some people just, don't mention them, or they just don't feel they're worth mentioning. They kind of exempt them from being talked about. But I thought, might as well give them some, give them a, give them a little bit of spotlight so that people can see that, out of a lot of VHSs out there, there are some they may or may not know about. The only one, again, that I know some people may know about the most is this one, and the others they may have heard about, but they rarely hear about them anymore. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and talk about these rare VHSs, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys all think down below. Comment if you like. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Zaranyzerak, for the inspiration. And hopefully will be more to come similar to this. Just stay tuned for that when it happens.